one of the more frustrating things about this election process and about these campaigns and about cable news are the hacks. Yeah, that's really the thing that kind of gets to me. I don't know about you. These people that just lie for a living, or they get paid a lot of money to mislead us and give us these false narratives, and no one gets to call them out. And unlike independent media, who will, from time to time, call out one another, no one in cable news calls out other entities in cable news for the crap they do. So it's like they go around unchecked. And then when you do call them out, if it ever gets enough wind or support underneath it, they'll just say, you're attacking them because they're a woman, or you're attacking them because you're racist, or it's going to be something, right? So they're never held accountable for lying and being scumbags. One of these people is Joy Reid. Joy Reid has been one of the biggest dispenser of propaganda and lies. And that's just the stuff that we know about. Yeah, last year she was making up some fantastical story about hackers that had time machines who went back in time and hacked a website that's not even online anymore to show that she was making very insensitive comments about gays. And she said, well, that wasn't, someone must have hacked and the FBI is investigating, and she just kept lying, and she was digging a hole and digging it deeper yet still. And then she still had a job and still came on every weekend as the AM Joy show. And I'm not saying she should have lost her job, but, a little bit of consistency would have been good, Keep it a little real. Why can't you just own up to the crap you did? But anyway, that's beside the point. The point is, she and Rachel Maddow have been two of the biggest whopper-telling vipers on cable news media, right? She has not stopped. She is an unrelenting AK-47 of lies, just propaganda, false narratives, change the clip. That's what she's been doing. She's been shooting up the airwaves in people's ears for years with this garbage. Case in point, check out this clip.
If you think about 2016, you think about now. From my outside looking in, perspective, it appears that the Tulsi Gabbard, Joe Biden sort of dichotomy sounds very similar to the either Bernie Sanders or Jill Stein versus Hillary Clinton dichotomy. It feels like the Russians are running the same game, only now Biden is Hillary and Tulsi Gabbard is Jill Stein/Sanders.
Right. So it's slightly different in 2020 only because President Trump is the incumbent this time. So for them, it's secure the base, split the opposition, just like a political campaign. And so from Putin's perspective, sure, he would love to see Trump in there. And to get that outcome, well, you go against the biggest challengers, to Trump, and you try and prop up people that are divisive or splitting the opposition on the Democratic side. So this would be populist candidates on the political left.
If you think about 2016, you think about now. From my outside looking in, perspective, it appears that the Tulsi Gabbard, Joe Biden sort of dichotomy sounds very similar to the either Bernie Sanders or Jill Stein versus Hillary Clinton dichotomy. It feels like the Russians are running the same game, only now Biden is Hillary and Tulsi Gabbard is Jill Stein/Sanders.
Right. So it's slightly different in 2020 only because President Trump is the incumbent this time. So for them, it's secure the base, split the opposition, just like a political campaign. And so from Putin's perspective, sure, he would love to see Trump in there. And to get that outcome, well, you go against the biggest challengers, to Trump, and you try and prop up people that are divisive or splitting the opposition on the Democratic side. So this would be populist candidates on the political left.
So Joy Reid is supposed to be a well-learned person, a actual person of knowledge and information. And the best she can do is string together false narratives with no supporting documentation, no facts at all. And in this clip, as you just heard, she compares Tulsi Gabbard to Bernie and Jill Stein. Yeah, like now, so last election, Tulsi Gabbard is now Jill Stein, though she is a Democrat. Armed Services Committee, numerous committees, serving veteran, active military vet. But she is Jill Stein from the Green Party. And Joe Biden is the new Hillary. Well, that part she got right. And he will lose if he was to win. If he loses, America, if Biden loses, or if he wins, the Democrats lose. That's true. So that's the only truth that you spoke, Joy, was that Biden is Hillary. I love that analogy. In fact, that shit right there should stick. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Somebody edit that, and let's run that right along with Biden telling everybody to vote for Trump, or Biden telling everybody to vote for Bernie or Elizabeth. Particularly the Bernie part. I like that part better. Biden is Hillary. Tulsi is Sanders. Only problem is Sanders is running this time too. So how can Tulsi be Sanders and be Jill Stein? So Tulsi's herself and she's Bernie. It makes no sense what you're saying, Joy. You sound like a crazy person. Are the braids that tight? I'm serious. I mean, it looks good, but maybe loosen them a little bit because some brain is being stretched. Like maybe there's a little issue there. There's a blood circulation problem going on because that doesn't make any sense at all. And you know what would be cool if you or the white guy with the pole stuck up his ass, if you guys could present one shred of evidence to it, that'd be great too. I mean, doesn't it get tiresome to keep on grinding the levers, the gears, to try to fabricate a reason for you guys losing? Other than, hey, Hillary was shit, just like Joe Biden, and you didn't get the vote out, and black people weren't excited. I mean, these are all rules we all know. Don't you watch The View? Sonny just said it. No black vote, no win. I've said it. No black vote, no win. No black people came out for Hillary, you lost. There it is. And don't tell me it was because of the Russians. It's because it was Hillary. No one liked Hillary. Bill Clinton doesn't even like Hillary. I'll tell you, I didn't even vote for her, man. I couldn't vote for her. I couldn't. I mean, I know I was supposed to, but I had a girl. She had a hotel room, and she's like, Bill, won't you come by, Bill? I was like, all right, all right. I was gonna vote for Hillary, but she looked good, man. She doesn't get on my nerves. She doesn't have cankles, and she doesn't get on my nerves. And she's like really nice. She's like, come on over, son. Chris Tucker was over there. So was Arsenio. We played a little bit of jazz. I brought my sax, and we smoked a little bit of weed. And Gateway Drug is leading me to more weed and cheeseburgers and Taco Bell. And it was fun because there was no Hillary there to spoil it. Everybody just had a good time. She was in the woods. When she's in the woods, we have it's good when she's in the woods. But it was just all laid out like Sonny just told you, no black vote, no win. It's real simple. It's not rocket science. It's not Putin. It's horrible candidate, horrible message, and the same thing's holding true. What is Biden running on? What's same thing? No one even knows about what's Biden running on. Same thing, selling nothing. Then he has the audacity to tell people to go across the street. He's a salesman who tells customers, go across the street and buy. Then when he loses and he has to shut down, you guys will blame the customers. Hey, look, man, if you got a pizza shop and people stop buying, won't buy your pizzas, maybe you should make better pizzas. That's all I'm saying. It's not crazy. You can come up with conspiracy theories about somebody put something in your dough or somebody's, peed in your sauce. Maybe you should make better pizza, man. Like, that's it. Make better pizza. And this is the thing they keep doing with Tulsi Gabbard. It's like they got to keep saying Russia's propping her up. Russia should do a better job because you're not polling that high. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if it's Russia, they need to be on their job. I mean, I'd much rather see Tulsi Gabbard win than Joe Biden any day. So, the bottom line is that Tulsi Gabbard talks about things they don't want to hear about. They don't want to hear about ending regime change wars. And that's mainly what Tulsi talks about, and both parties want war. That's one thing they can agree on. They can't agree on a lot of stuff, but they agree on that. Oh, they agree on that. We got to keep that military budget rolling in, baby. Got to keep that money rolling. Come on now. So she threatens that, so they don't like that. So they smear every chance they get. And if I hear one more of them complaining about freaking Jill Stein, like no one talks about Gary Johnson, who got 3 times as many votes as Jill Stein. But no, you act like he didn't even run. Like, you don't think anybody voted for Gary may have voted for Hillary? But you don't even entertain the idea. Did Russia prop up Gary Johnson too? And why didn't they start? Why didn't they do something to Trump? I mean, did they help Trump win? Were they helping him during the primaries when he went up against 20 Republicans? I mean, how much resources did Putin put behind this election? How did he even get to When we're in the primary, you're saying that the Russians started in our primary and that's the reason why Tulsi's doing well, or that's the reason why. I don't even know what you're saying. That makes sense. Look, guys, if any foreign entity likes a candidate, that doesn't mean the candidate's working with a foreign entity. Anybody can like anybody. It's stupid to think that there's some type of connection. Like, look, if you have evidence, why don't you present it? Just present the evidence. Show the proof that Putin and Tulsi are working together. Or show the proof that Putin and Bernie are working together. Show the proof. That's all we're saying. And if you have no proof, you should just shut the hell up. That's all we're saying, guys. Shut the hell up. If you don't have no proof, you got to shut the hell up. That's the deal. And look, guys, isn't it funny how if it was you or me or someone else in independent media who would be making a baseless claim, they would just say we're conspiracy theorists and be done with us. But since it's them, they can come up with all types of conspiracy theories and talk a lot, say a bunch of words, and it's supposed to somehow make it more credible when at the end of the day, they have no evidence for what they're claiming. Well, some people on 4chan like Tulsi, so obviously what? Maybe they just like her. Maybe they like other people too. Do they like Andrew? Well, that's on them, right? That's like you haven't proven that they're working together just because someone likes somebody, or there's internet traffic. There's internet traffic to, to the new movie, the new Star Wars thing, right? That new movie, but that doesn't mean it's supported by Russians. It's just they like the movie. Like, did they pay George Lucas or what? What are you saying? Oh, Russians like peanut butter. Therefore, peanut butter is made by the Russians. The Russians are pushing their in cahoots. Jiffy and Putin are working together. Well, maybe he just likes peanut butter. What's peanut butter got to do with who likes it? Anyway, I'm sorry. I went over the deep end, guys. It just doesn't make any sense at all what they're saying. Johnson is stupid, it's pathetic. They're reaching. They're just reaching and reaching. They're reaching so far that they reached around behind the back and through. Stretch Armstrong. Did you enjoy that content? I know you did. You got great taste, Johnson. What can I say? Become a member of the Tim Black Wolf Pack today right here on YouTube, or go to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live, and you'll get free stuff, special stuff, secret stuff. Do it today. Wolf Pack.